You got an EP out. I know that there's tons of music that you're probably
Look,
sitting
I'm not
on.
trying to be short with y'all, but I really wasn't prepared to do no interview. I'm working right now. You know, Luca Brasi 3 is
Luca Brasi 3 is on
all
the way.
I could think about right now. It is an album. All my mixtapes been albums.
100%, man. Man, the first two are straight classics.
I ain't trying to be short with you. I'm just in record mode. So.
No, I hear you.
I noticed. I watched part of your documentary when after you came home and whatnot, and you were in the studio. What's the process like? Because I feel like you got a process in the studio. Like you say, you recording now. Do you have to go? Or do you lock in? You go recluse. Close yourself off, or do you you move around a lot when you recording?
I do that. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
Really, like people be like, you always be by yourself. I don't got no friends, and I don't want none.
You don't have no friends.
Nah, and I don't want any.
Zero friends.
I be feeling them.
Damn.
I just be fucking with my family. I be at the crib with the kids.
That's raw.
We family or nothing. If we not family, it's nothing.
So the studio environment that I was, it was literally just an engineer pretty much in the studio. That's how you record all your shit?
Yes, sir, by myself.
That's crazy. Yo, it's crazy because even in the short amount of time that you were gone, I feel like hip hop.
Hey, no disrespect. How long we gotta do this? Cause you gotta think I just come out of jail. I didn't even get time to transition, and I feel like I'm being interrogated. I do. But no disrespect to y'all. I'm trying to answer the questions as best as I can without being disrespectful. But it feel like I'm being interrogated, like I'm talking with an attorney. I'm not even gonna tell you everything because you ain't really got my best interest at heart. You just trying to take my pockets. So you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we just trying to see what you're working on.
I'm working on Luca Brasi 3. I mean, it's amazing. It's incredible. I mean, and then I make something more amazing than that. If it be the will of Allah, that's me, bro. It's simple, bro. I don't think about all the shit like he keep talking about. No disrespect to you. You keep talking about so you don't have. Man, look, hey, I'm me. If you real, I fuck with you. You fake, fuck you. And
well, I'm asking because that's an interesting perspective.
And I move by myself. I'm not a tough guy. It's just me and God. I pray. I don't get tickets. I don't get pulled over. None of that shit. Cause I pray in the car. So.
Well, let me tell you this from my perspective. The reason why I'm asking you that is because that's interesting to me. Like I have conversation with a lot of different people.
It's interesting to you, and please don't touch me again. I know it's interesting to you, dear brother, because it's uncommon. But like I say, it's not that much to me. I'm just me. The same sweatshirt. You probably see me with it on Instagram. I might wear this bitch like 2-3 months.
I do that too.
I paid for it. So
hell yeah.
If I paid a lot, then it wasn't expensive. I mean, if I wear it a lot, it wasn't expensive. If I wear it one time, it was expensive.
What about some of these new kids that are coming up, man? I mean,
I don't pay attention to. I got children I need to raise.
Well, I'm curious, because you had an independent come up on.
I don't pay attention, sir. I raise my children and make music, sir.
Well, what I was gonna ask was from your perspective, as somebody who broke independently, what would be some advice you'd give some of these kids that are coming up?
Keep going and pray. Keep going and pray, sir.
Stay prayed up.
Man, whatever you believe in, if it's good, if it works. I'm just happen to be Muslim. That's just what I am. I mean, like I say, you gotta forgive me if I was blunt, but I'm in record mode. I just came home. I want to make great music. I don't care about none of the other shit right now. I don't even check Instagram. I think I probably got 2 or 3 pictures that this man posted.
Right.
I delegated that duty to someone else because it's like after I finish with this Luca Brasi, then I come back. Then I give you me. Then I engage. But right now it's Luca Brasi 3 or nothing. I don't know nothing else.
Do we know when that's coming?
I would die for this project. I love it. I put my all into it.
Well, I love the first 2. So
gratitude. Thank you.
No, I'm a big fan, man.
But I'm just
supposed to be in love. Talk to my heart, because I've been in situations like that.
Yes, sir. I just want to make great music, bro. That hopefully change the world one day. That's it. I ain't got no, man.
100%, man.
It ain't nothing else.
Well, that's coming soon.
I miss too much time with my children. I'm not trying to play catch up, but I want to spend time with my children and make great music. That's it.
Oh, 100%. That's what's important, man.
You family. If you not, hey, you know what it's hitting for with me.
That's what's up. Well, look, let's get into a record. Why don't we get into the Vouch record, man? The video's coming out. It's not out yet, right?
Yeah, the video dropped. I didn't even know it dropped today.
Drop today. Okay.
Yeah, I've been so trapped out. I've been trapped out, bro. I'm just trapped out right now. I can't think nothing. I'm just in the trap, going hard.
It's going hard on Luca Brasi 3.
So trying to run that bitch back up to the moon.
100%, man. Well, yo, I'm glad that you're out, and I'm glad that you're making music, and I cannot wait to hear the album, man.
Hey, anybody that's watching this that was locked up or about to get locked up, or hey, let nobody dictate your pace. You know what I'm saying? If anybody asks me what my prison stint was like, it was time well spent. It was a beautiful situation. I had time to sit. I had time to think. I had time to grow. You know what I'm saying?
That's a real dope.
It was beautiful for me. It wasn't no negative vibe for me. You know, it's a correction, son. I'm about to correct some of my fucked up, habits. You know what I'm saying? Replace them with good habits.
That's a very mature, way to look at it.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
The streets aren't cool. Like,
it's nothing to glorify, right?
I mean, the streets aren't cool. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing to glorify, but
what's cool about it? You know,
100%.
It's the same thing every day, everywhere.
What are some things that you feel like you improved, like some self-improvement things that you got to do while you were locked up?
Hey, you knew me before I left. You look at me now. I mean, I'm a walking testament. I don't keep personal inventory.
Right.
It's just about making better decisions.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense, man. And I think it's dope that, like you said, I think a lot of times in hip hop we tend to glorify the things that
bullshit
that get people into that position in the first place.
But when it really come from a real place, and you really didn't been through that struggle, and you to grind and come up, I could respect it then. You're not glorifying it. But shit,
you're telling your story at that point.
When you come from nothing, man, you happy, man. You stand on the block all day just to get $40. You was happy with that. Come on, you know what I'm saying? When you come from nothing, you happy with a little. That's why I tell everybody I do the best with the little that I have.
It makes sense, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a beautiful thing.
I just want some money, that's all.
I hear you, man. Hey, I got a question.